blade, sifting through the chaos where the stories fade. Flipping pages fast like a hurricane, clues in the dark, dancing in her brain. She's Kiki 2025 true crime, breaking it down one thread at a time. Cases gone cold, but she's heating the line, coming in hot with the fresh new eyes. Photos on the wall connect like dots, maps and strings tie the tangled plots. Her mind's a puzzle where the truth unlocks. Every step forward, another TikTok. She sees what they miss, the cracks in disguise. She's got the angle, she's got the prize. She's Kiki 2025 true crime, breaking it down one thread at a time. Cases gone cold, but she's heating the line, coming in hot with a fresh new eyes. Zoom in the frame, enhance the grain, pieces come together in a mental terrain. Voices in the silence, they call her name. Kiki's on the case, rewriting the game. Yeah. Kiki's got a notebook sharp as a blade, sifting through the chaos where the stories fade. Flipping pages fast like a hurricane, clues in the dark, dancing in her brain. She's Kiki 2025 true crime, breaking it down one thread at a time. Cases gone cold, but she's heating the line, coming in hot with the fresh new eyes. Photos on the wall connect like dots, maps and strings tie the tangled plots. Her mind's a
breaking down cases, wonder what the case is. 2025, got the game in the mazes. Thinking of a time when we all got blazed, and we didn't even think about the game being racist. True crime, every day I don't face it. But Kiki 25, baby in the basement. Case after case, she just gotta keep chasing. Taking over the world, she gon' be the one they name it. Every time she think about it, she be going crazy. Everything she ever dreamed about was always hazy. Taking time to go around the world, it never fazed me. Taking
Body, am I still buffering? Hopefully not, but we're about to have some storms, guys, and that's probably why. If so, if I'm clear, please hit a number 1. If I'm not, hit a number 2. How's everybody doing today? Hope your world is doing good. I wanted to come on in. Is it coming your way, Kathy? Yeah. So 1, I'm coming in clear. Good deal. Good deal. Want to talk about some controversial things today. Let's go ahead and put up our Fair Use Act, guys. I'm going to read this to you. At times, this channel may make use of copyrighted material in accordance with the Fair Use Act. The Fair Use Act is a doctrine in the United States copyright law that allows limited use of copyrighted material without requiring permission from the rights holders under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, which states allowances made for fair use of copyrighted material for purposes of commentary. That's fine. Commentary, criticism, news reporting, research, education, teaching, and or scholarship. It provides for legal, non-licensed citation and incorporation of copyright material by others which might be infringing under the circumstances. Okay. Anyone we talk about today, guys, do not go after them. This is just things from news articles today, but I want your guys' opinion. And we all come from different backgrounds, different religions, but the things that are going on with the Duggars are very, very odd to me, in my opinion. Okay, guys, we're going to talk about the Duggar family. Has anyone ever watched the reality series 19 Kids and Counting? Used to. I had watched them, and in my opinion, I was thinking that they were a good family. But things can be hidden very well sometimes, right? Things can be hidden. So, who are the Duggars? The Duggars are an American family known for starring in the reality TV series 19 Kids and Counting, led by parents Jim, Bob, and Michelle Duggar. The family is known for their strict fundamental Baptist beliefs. Okay, they say fundamental Baptist, okay? From my experience, this is a different fundamental Baptist than what I knew of, okay? Including not using contraception, adhering to strict modesty standards, and practicing chaperone courtship. Parents are Jim Bob, Michelle Duggar. Family size, they have 19 children, all of whom have names starting with the letter J. Television series, The Family gained fame through TLC reality shows, primarily 19 Kids and Counting, which documented their daily lives and large family structure. Their beliefs is what this says. Hey, Nanette. They are independent Baptists who follow strict modesty standards, no shorts, tank tops, or short skirts for women, and avoid mainstream media focusing on wholesome entertainment. Okay, guys, that makes no sense to me. If they had those beliefs, then why did they let TLC come in and video them? That make it make sense. The courtship means the children practice chaperone courtship, known as dating with a purpose. Controversies, the family has faced major scandals, particularly involving the eldest son, Josh Duggar, who's convicted criminal, allegedly. Hey, Nanette, and Brown Eyes, Kathy Gordon. I didn't say hello to y'all. We only have 8 in here right now. Brown Eyes, thank you for modding. Kathy Gordon, thank you for modding, being here. Thank you for being here, Leslie, and being a member. Remember, guys, I've got anybody that does a super chat membership, gifted membership, we do a drawing once a month for that, for an Amazon gift card. Let's see here. Let's go down. Nanette, hello again. Okay. And Brown Eyes, I think she said she had gotten some antibiotics and she was feeling better. Hey, Lolly. Good to see you, honey. Thank you for coming in. All right, guys. Let's get started. So, I'm surprised that they said that this family is independent Baptist, okay? This will probably touch a lot of nerves considering that it is about religion. So if you're not about religion, you don't want to learn about different religion, then, you don't have to be here. But if you want to be here, it's great. I never really covered religion, and I'm not. I'm just going off of what we've heard about this family. I got to move around a little bit, guys. What we've heard about this family, what's going on with this family behind the scenes, right? Okay, let's pull some things up. And I'm going to explain some things here. Okay. Let's see. Hang on. This is not on my screen. I don't have this downloaded. So I'm going to read from my phone. Let's see here. IBLP. Okay. This, I'm telling you guys, this is not the same as what religion that I remember. Okay, the religion that they are is called IBLP, which stands for Institute and Basic Life Principles. It's a conservative, non-denominational Christian organization founded by Bill Gothard in 1984. Originally 1974 as IBYC. It promotes homeschooling, specific patriarchal family structures, and obedience to authority through seminars, the Advanced Training Institute curriculum, and the ALERT Emergency Rescue Program. I have never heard of this, guys. Have y'all ever heard of this? Put a number 1 in chat. Put a number 1 in chat if you've ever heard of this religion or heard any kind of things about this religion. ATI homeschooling families often use the Advanced Training Institute curriculum, which features wisdom booklets based on the Sermon on the Mount. Yeah, Leslie, I've never heard of it. Kathy, you have. Okay. No, she means, okay, gotcha. The organization is known for hosting large seminars to teach biblical principles for life, which over 2.5 million people have reportedly attended. ALERT program. Air, land. Hey, TJ. Thanks for being here, honey. Air Land Emergency Rescue Team is a training program for young men, often associated with the training and disaster relief. I have never heard this, guys. Synonyms, related terms. Okay, the organization gains significant attention through its association with homeschooling families like the Duggar family, as noted in Wikipedia's article on Bill Gothard. You have heard of it. Okay, Nanette, I have not. As for me and my family, our church is Independent Baptist, but we're not like this. Like, you don't have to homeschool. You can have TVs. You can wear clothes, what you want to wear. You know, that, I mean, you're close to the Lord. The only person that we follow is God, and that's it. You don't answer to no other man. My husband, just because he pastors, is not, you know, I know we're held to different standards, but he's not God. You know, he's not the church's God, you know. So let's learn about the man that created the religion. And I'm going to watch what I say on some things, but yeah, it's very controversial. It seems very controlling. Like, no, I would not fit in with this religion. I mean, for goodness sake, I have a nose ring, so I'd be shunned. William W. Gothard Jr. is an American Christian minister, speaker, and writer, and the founder of the Institute and the Basic Life Principles, an independent fundamental Christian organization. His conservative teachings encourage Bible memorization, large families, homeschooling, adversarial to death. Let's see here. Familia patriarchy, the submission of wives to husbands. Yeah, I failed on that. And modest attire. I failed on the submission of the wives because I talked back. I'm sorry. At the height of Gothard's popularity during the 1970s and 80s, his basic youth conflict seminar, which became the basic and advanced seminars, were regularly filling auditoriums throughout the United States and beyond, with attendance figures as large as 10,000 and more for 1 week seminar. That's insane. In this way, he reached many in the I can't talk today, community. Other seminars during this time included events for pastors, physicians, and legislators. Okay, look at this, guys. I'm going to come over and see what y'all are saying because I can't see her. Yeah, we don't worship anybody but God. This religion does seem like it's that word, and I can't say that word on YouTube, I don't think. But, anyways, in 2014, look at this, guys. And this is a man that they follow. This is a man that this family follows after, as if he is their leader or God, right? In 2014, he stepped down from IBLP after 34 women accused him of harassment and mole, with some incidents allegedly occurring with the victim when the victims were minors. In 2016, Gothard and IBLP were sued by a group of alleged victims. The lawsuit was dismissed, that's sad, in 2018 as the statute of limitations has been exceeded. In 1961, Gothard started Campus Teams, an organization which changed its name to Institute in Basic Youth Conflicts in 1974. The organization's name changed again in 1989 to the Institute in Basic Life Principles, of which Gothard was the president and a board member until he resigned in 2014. He had many political connections with Republican political leaders, including Mike Huckabee, Sonny Perdue, and Sarah Palin. His ministry was also popular with the reality TV Duggar Family and others. He has never been married. So that's what we've learned about him. I'm coming back to y'all. Sorry, my dogs are barking and everything else, guys. Let's close this out. I knew today was going to be a rough day for me to do a live, but if y'all can deal with the dog barking and the loudness, I'm here. He has written books. Nanette, see, how can someone fool people into being of authority and commit these crimes? Yeah, that's my chihuahua. And commit these crimes and still try to be a leader. Are they barking, Leslie? I'm sorry. I've got my my son's girlfriend is watching my little one, and everybody else is doing their own thing. And then I've got dogs barking. Yeah, it's life. Sorry. Look at Jim Jones. He was a great con artist, and people worshipped him too. I don't get it, because I know y'all think I'm crazy when I say this, but there are women in this world out there, and we ran into circumstances where they have an obsession with a pastor or a religious leader. Okay, hang on, guys. But anyways, they have an obsession with the religious leaders, and they want to be like the wife of a religious leader. It's really weird. There are women and men who could be persuaded to do anything. They have no confidence or self-esteem in themselves. I agree. And this family, yeah, TJ, they want to be pastors' wives. It's weird. It's weird because I never thought in a million years that I would become a pastor's wife. I never did think I would. And I've literally had like almost like women to stalk my husband on where he's going to pastor next or where he's going to preach at next. And I'm like, girl, you're weird. But anyway, here we go. Okay, let's read on. Enough about my life. But it does happen. they want, I guess, to feel like empowered or something. I don't know. It's really weird. Okay. I want y'all to watch this scene from 19 Kids and Counting. And it's strange. This was when the oldest, which, is now in jail for what he done. This is when he was getting ready to marry his Anna. And the way that the parents are so, Kiki's got a hunk of a man. I guess so, TJ. Leslie, yeah, they want the attention. And I'm one of the people that, I don't want attention on me. I'm willing to help people, but I do not want attention to myself. I just want to do work. But this is the night before they got married. And so the dad gives Josh a book or books, which would be very, very strange to me, right? I can't even see. It's just not realistic, in my opinion, okay? To expect your children, I mean, you gotta watch them, but not be so adamant about being overly protective, overly watching them, when they're dating stuff. I mean, it's just weird to me. And we see, hang on, let's see. It's like if you ever listen to Michelle talk, she's very child. Yes, the way she speaks. It's almost like she doesn't have a voice, you know. He overrules her, in my opinion. And she wants it like that. It's weird. It's almost like he treats her as a child. I've met some women that wear long skirts, dresses, don't cut their hair, aren't allowed to watch. Yeah, we've ran into that too. We have ran into that too. So listen to this, and trigger warning, okay? They just talk about some weird things here. But this is the night before their wedding. Okay?
Is to remain pure before marriage. And that includes abstinence and saving our first kiss until the marriage day.
You guys seriously haven't kissed?
For real?
Seriously, for real, we have not kissed at all. We have talked about it some and just making sure that we're on the same page as far as getting it prepared and being ready for it. So it's just like, you gotta know which way to turn your head. You don't want to just like miss or something.
Hey. Hey, you got Josh and Anna and the chaperone.
Hey.
Good to see you guys.
Yeah, our chaperone's busy. It's convenient.
Hey, Josh.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you're getting ready to get married.
I did know that.
I thought it'd be time to have a man-to-man talk with you
Ah.
about the birds and the bees. There's a lot.
No, guys, we probably don't have any men in here right now. I'm not sure. But tell me, yeah, they don't even kiss. I have a friend that wears skirts and dresses only. And that's fine, brown eyes. I know people like that. I know people, that doesn't make them into a cult. That doesn't make them a cult. It is, in my opinion, following after a man, a certain person, as opposed to who we are to follow, which is a spiritual being, right? But it's fun, this is just very, very strange to me. I'm gonna go out on my back deck, and my one dog's out here, but let's hope and pray don't knock the computer on my hand. But let's finish listening to this. He goes to his son, which is very strange. to me the night before his wedding and tells him about the birds and the bees, guys. Come on.
A lot of things that young couples don't, it's hard to learn on their own. So I've got a little present I'm going to give you. Junior church?
Junior church room, yeah, the junior church. All right.
Open that up.
Go. Wrap it. Before the wedding night.
Okay, first off, this is number one comment of the night. Well, is there a G-string or a string bikini if they go to the beach? Cracking me up, Kathy. That's hilarious. And they do go to the beach. That's what's so odd to me. They're not wanting to see this worldly stuff. Where do you see most of half nakedness is at the beach, right? They don't even hold hands. They are not allowed to be alone with each other at all. They have someone with them at all times. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Hang on. I'm going to push mute and I want y'all to.
Definition of normal sexual intercourse.
Yes.
It was quite defining of a lot of the things that you need to understand. And I think really reality is a lot of people don't learn that.
I think it's so important for the man to learn to cherish his wife and for him to realize that it takes a lot longer for her to kind of get in the mood and stuff after they're married versus a man is instant on, instant off, but a woman is like, it takes time. This is a book that Dr. Ed Wheat, who was my doctor growing up, wrote, and he counseled Michelle and I before we got married and taught us everything we know. And so if I give this to you, you'll know everything we know.
I think I kind of understand how it works.
Yeah.
I think I learned that.
It's kind of like Legos.
Yeah.
I don't know if this has any. It doesn't have pictures or anything, but it's got.
Oh man, no, I'm joking.
No, it's good.
No. I got enough. I'll have a working model.
Yeah.
No pictures necessary.
No, I think the main thing, Josh, is that married life is not a.
First off, do y'all hear that? He said it doesn't have any pictures in the book or anything. And Josh says, oh man. And then he turns around and says, oh, I have a working model. That's kind of sick, right? Yeah, that's kind of sick to come out on a TV show. And now you see, I've never even heard that. And things that you go back and watch. I mean, I'm surprised that was put on TV, honestly. But, well, there's a lot worse nowadays. But, yeah. Yeah, he must understand it all too well, right? Here we go.
About like a physical relationship. Married
It's not
life.
about getting everything you want when you want it.
That's right. Married life is actually about both of you giving 110% to each other. And there'll be times that you don't agree in life. You're gonna have conflicts, but always resolve your conflicts before the sun goes down every day.
Yeah, put that into our vows.
Yeah, always do that. To you, one of the most important things about life will be having a physical relationship. But for your wife, one of the most important things will be to be able to talk and share her heart every day with you. And to you, some of these things might seem kind of trivial. Some things that went on in her life, it may seem like they're not important. But to her, for her to be able to express it to you and for you to respond that you care about her and that you care about the little things in her life. This will show her that you love her and that you cherish her and that you care about her. Women speak a different language than men. Women want to tell all these details of everything that happened even before they get to the main point. And sometimes after they tell you everything that happened in a given situation, you still don't understand the main point. And I pray that you will, work hard, be a provider for your wife, that you will go and just be sensitive to her. You got a wonderful bride here. We're so thankful for Anna. And I think both of you will complement each other wonderfully. And this is going to be a dynamic marriage. So I love you, Josh.
Very good. Appreciate that.
Any questions?
Any
questions? I'm just a phone call away, okay?
I think this will help though to have to not be on the cell phone all that much.
So there's things in there that stood out to me. He said, this will help not to be on the cell phone as much. That's a very odd comment too. That was discussing. I'm only a phone call away. Yeah. Nanette says he's still in prison. And I think he is. And his charges were, he was taught or caught at his right, and yeah. So now we have a second brother that's into the light. Allegedly, he's accused of, at the age of 31. It happened, I think they said 5 years ago. So I guess that would make him 36. At the age of 31, he was caught on a family vacation, mind you, with his wife sitting beside him on a couch. Had a 9-year battery, was a 9-year-old. I am in the back room from where it's quiet, and it's not happening today. Let's see. Let me turn the music off. Let's see if this works. DJ, does that work? In Texas till 2032. Good deal. Yeah, I've got storms coming in too. This channel is called Without a Crystal Ball. And she does this really quick video. Y'all go sub up to her. She does this really quick video of... Much better. Okay, it must have been the music breaking me up. This is Joseph, the one that's been caught recently, and it happened 5 years ago. And I want y'all to understand their way of thinking. This is what's being told. Their way of thinking is, if you commit a sin, then you go to your parents, no matter what age you are, your wife, your parents, your husband. You tell them what sin you have committed, right? You don't blame it on anyone else. You go to the person and you apologize, and then you go to God and say, I'm sorry, and that's supposed to be it. I guess there's not supposed to be any kind of repercussions or anything on that. I think they kind of shun them in the church a little bit, but they say, and this is what I've heard, that adultery is worse in the church than the SA would be. So this is insane to me. This is crazy. When you start digging into how they believe, it's crazy. Now listen, how he is portraying. This is the one that just recently got caught, guys, allegedly doing what he's done.
A man named Bill Gothard who went around and he shared the gospel and just different things, but he also had some other things that were kind of off and did other things. We went to his conferences, once, twice a year. We were involved a lot with what he did, but we were not a part of everything. So a lot of people think we were in a cult. We grew up with great parents who taught us about the Bible and shared the gospel with us. And my
So
parents
just because you were religious, they thought you were in a cult.
Yes, many times. Yeah, and also because of a man, who they thought was a cult leader or different things like that. And Amazon Prime actually did a whole documentary on it. People try to give you lies, people try to feed you lies, but the truth in the end will win out. And the Holy Spirit of God who is inside living and can teach us and lead us and guide us into all truth.
So, hey Teresa, thank you for being here, dear. Yeah, I'm having internet issues because of storms. But right there, guys, he's saying that people have said that they are in a cult or cultish. I don't know what to call it. We'll call it corruptious. Anyways, so I mean, think about it. If you're following a man that has allegedly done things to 32 people and had to resign. Wonder what kind of repercussions he got. Yeah, that's him. That's who they follow allegedly in this religion. I don't understand the whole thing of following. Right? Okay. I'm going to show you guys a video that surprised me. It's a video of Michelle Duggar. The paparazzi was following her, evidently. Hang on. The paparazzi was following her, but she got angry, and I'm sure, yeah, I don't care what he's saying. They are following a man, not God. I agree. Nanette. Let's see here. This is Miss Amanda Ray. All credit goes to her for this video. Yeah. I mean, their religion, the women are expected to have as many children as they possibly can to grow this religion that they're in. And you tell me that's not a C? I'm sorry, but and I didn't have that many kids to do that, guys. I had children because God wanted me to have them. And the last one actually was a big, big surprise. Many of those kids have been so indoctrinated. I agree, Nanette. I agree. They've had it brainwashed into their head. And there was one video I wanted to show you guys, but I forgot. They teach the little ones, you're fine, Paige, come on in. They teach the little ones, like with potty training and different things like that, that to learn self-control. I forget what it's called. But they literally will put a baby on a blanket, and if it crawls off the blanket, they smack their hands. I'm sorry, but that is abuse. You don't smack. You can say, no, don't do that, things like that. But I've never agreed with smacking a baby's hand. Okay, and I've had older people tell me, you need to just smack their hand and they won't reach for it no more. No, not going to do that. My kids have turned out perfectly fine. Okay, they may get a little wild and play, but my kids are not, they're going to play. But they just have to learn. But yeah, she literally this video has the youngest one, and it surfaced on the internet, and find it, guys, but not right now because my internet. But the little one is dressed, but she's at the restroom and she's telling her, Josie has learned self control, right? No, you don't smack kids. Now, I'm sorry, but the way her face looks, this does not look like a happy go lucky person. It actually looks demonic, in my opinion. This angers me.
Now Duggar has surfaced looking like a complete psychopath, in my opinion. A video has sent all the way up because Michelle Duggar literally just shows herself as a psychopath that she is. Look at her. She is chasing this person down that's filming her. Ma'am, two of your sons is arrested for child sex crimes, and now one of your daughter-in-laws is arrested because she was locking kids from the outside in their rooms. So, ma'am, if anybody should be chasing anybody down, it should be the media chasing you down. Absolutely. You with your dang Pentecostal look. This woman is not a Christian woman. These people should definitely be investigated. The whole entire church clan. Okay, first I said the family, but now the whole entire church clan, because these people ain't churchy. You wouldn't be getting arrested this many times for child sex crimes if you churchy, ma'am. I would probably catch a charge. This is why I am not the media out here on these streets, because I would absolutely knock that camera out of her hand. Ma'am, two of your sons got arrested for child. That's what I'm talking about. I would catch a charge.
So that lady cracked me up. She said, ma'am, yeah, that is insane to see. I agree with her. I don't see nothing Christian about that, and then you've tried to raise kids right and stuff. And I mean, things are going to happen, but not so many incidences like this. That first son was even alleged doing things with his sisters. That's not normal. That's not a normal thing, guys. I don't understand it. Yeah. No, kids have the right to learn right from wrong and without physical harm. I agree, Paige. I agree with this lady. In my opinion, none of this family needs to be around children. I agree. And I would not feel comfortable going to a church like that. Well, that sounds like somebody else in Sebastian's case, allegedly. Yeah, you can see the demonic anger behind that. I mean, I wouldn't want nobody following me, but it has to be expected because you've been in the limelight for years on a TV show, and then these horrible things come out, right? Horrible. And you expect nobody to bother you? No, I'm sorry. Well, guys, I'm going to head on out. We got to get ready for dinner. Been cleaning around here today like I do every day. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Please like, subscribe, become a member if you like my content. Teresa says, I never laid a finger on any of my kids. They learned by the tone of my voice, and when older, they had privileges removed. I agree, Teresa. All you have to do is take things away, right, that they like. If they like a tablet, okay, I'm taking it away for 30 minutes because you've done this. Things like that, guys. It's pretty simple. I mean, I have five, so I got a little experience behind my belt. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. I didn't want to hold you long. It's Friday evening. Thanks, Paige. I love y'all, and I want you to have a great day. Thank you, mods, for being here and dropping the links, too. Love y'all. Have a great day.
"500 children in Tennessee. It's a mighty long way from you and me. 500 children, they're gone every month. I ain't never seen numbers like that. What could be going on? My goodness gracious, and we working hard to get you back home. Working hard to get you back home. Working hard to get you back home. Where are you? Sebastian Rogers, where are you? Summer Wells, where are you? Sebastian Rogers, where are you? Summer Wells, we're working hard to get you back home.